The VCT lock-in has been absolutely insane since the very first match itself, and it just keeps delivering more. The format that was debated to be a bit controversial has actually shown us the brutal yet passionate side of competition, where you either go on or go home, and it's made every single team give it their all. Be it in terms of strategy or just pure aim power, we've seen it all so far. But one game, one very specific, heated and absolutely highest of standards game has already seemingly made way for Valorant's newest but already familiar rivalry, NRG versus LOUD. NRG and LOUD had pretty different runs to get to the semi-final of the Alpha bracket. Coming into this fixture, everyone knew LOUD were the favourites by a slight margin, but only because of their home ground advantage with the entire arena cheering for them. But that map of fracture was the deal that sealed what potentially will be Valorant's 2023 rivalry to watch. The game started off pretty dominantly for LOUD. They went up 4-0 in the beginning and took some pretty aggressively controlled fights as a team. They made sure that they worked it off in exact pincer movements as we see in this particular round.
Nothing too out of sorts thus far.
We should catch both actually.
Yeah, that actually probably will. They're in a whole lot of trouble. Yeah, they are in dire straits. FNS, actually it's Victor on the swing that found the perfect timing to try and back him up just as FNS fell. He did manage to get the punish, but Les swings up towards tower. This plant does go in and safe to back away. 3v3 post plant now. Tui's though, gonna catch crashes. Huh? How the hell did Tui see him then?
LOUD's innate ability to just play off of contact and work off of that almost immediately thanks to Aspas's mind-boggling aim makes it even easier for LOUD to play mind games with an NRG team that is known for their mind games thanks to FNS. It's shown in this round where one frag on contact on B absolutely terminates NRG's A-hold because RS saw two players. Whilst on the other end of the map, Les and Sadak already took control thanks to this, and NRG were forced to save in a 4v5 round. That's how messed up their economy got too because of the way LOUD played. The half ended 7-5 and was somehow recouped by NRG, but the second half was where they thrived. The beginning of the second half was no different from the first. 3 rounds given straight up back to back, a forced buy in the round after losing the pistol and giving up the buy. It almost looked like the game was actually over. NRG were losing pretty convincingly, but they started racking up a bit of discipline. And of course, their attacking half was what FNS was tingling to get started with. Ardis continued his dominance of getting entries along with Victor, and they were finding spaces and making LOUD uncomfortable. They allowed LOUD to take initial control, knowing with a double duelist they will have to try and push, and NRG played as carefully as possible. Round number 19 was the most important one for NRG to make this comeback happen. LOUD had a full buy, and this is exactly when FNS made a brilliant call to shift up their pace. Victor plays his role of trying to either give himself up or find a kill and letting Ardis trade up behind him if things go wrong, but Victor got a beautiful 2k flash entry onto A main with a fast play, disrespecting the smoke by Toys, which LOUD did not expect. Aspas as usual played his contact and found two, but NRG had good post-plant utility that made it very difficult for LOUD to retake.
Rolling Thunder gonna come back in, buying a couple of precious seconds, and the plant now attempted. There's the lockdown. Plant will not be denied by this, but that will deny the ult.
Again, a trade-off of ultimates here, and it almost locks LOUD out of this site. Tui's and Les still want to make a go with this.
They need a spark. They need something to ignite this round. 2 players on site, 1 above Som. Waiting on the swing here. There's going to be the investment of utility. It's done well too. He's still going to get one. Oh, I thought he was going to...
NRG found the momentum to go all the way to 12-11 thanks to individual brilliance and LOUD's economy drop, where NRG dropped the ball to overtime. FNS had single-handedly almost sealed the deal for NRG by finding 3 kills for himself, but the young blood duo of LOUD just seemed to be too good.
Just enough to spray. He's praying for it. He's not going to get it. Ardis answers. And now the the 4v4. Smoke in towards Sand, and they're going to try and burst towards this. Ult goes in, going to keep them humbled. FNS holding them back here. Sand goes down, the trade comes out. FNS, it's time! And the ult going to come up for the back of it too. He's just pulled so many problems in for Loud. In a 2v3, they've got to put everything into this or it's done for. Kawazine, he's trying so hard for his side. And the 1v1, FNS.
Oh my God!
Kawazine, keeping hope alive for Loud.
What a round! What a round from Kawazine. FNS posts up a huge round from him to even get it to that point. I can't believe.
One breach aftershock cost NRG everything as Kawazine showed why Loud wanted him on priority. A clutch that made the crowd scream the roof off and give Loud a huge confidence boost. FNS was clearly frustrated, and probably so was the entirety of North America. Come overtime, FNS was still carrying on his momentum. NRG had multiple, and I mean seriously, multiple chances to close up this game. But the players of Loud were just showing up when they needed to. Absolute brilliance of mind, aim, utility and counter-utility games along with the support of the home crowd. But I think 2 rounds in particular in the end tipped it over to Loud's favor. Round 31 and 33. In round 31, a 2v4 that honestly NRG lost due to pure miscommunication, I guess, because they were peeking and trying to kill the opponents when they were struggling to stay alive. Les found Som and then Crashies practically for free, because I have no idea what Crashies did right here. From there, it was a 2-way show.
Yeah, he knows.
Can he catch him ahead of CT though? No smokes left for 2Es.
This is just bold. 2Es. Hold your breath, try and make that cross.
Oh my God! He's so aware!
Out of nowhere from 2Es, and now a 1v1 and FNS is 4 HP. But the right place at the right time. FNS, get your gun out.
Oh,
2Es!
my word! What are these rounds?
In round 33, FNS made one mistake of peeking out to an unknown number of players without any help, and that right there I think lost the game for NRG. Almost instantly after that, Sadak spams Victor's head through the smoke, and that was it. Utility being almost way too heavy for NRG to handle, as the post plant again from Loud was perfect, and Aspas's perfect timing finished the game. The intensity and the sheer quality of Valorant in this matchup was one of the best I've seen. The mind games, the strategies, the individual quality, all of it. Absolute best in the world. Whilst I believed NRG could win this game, Loud winning was equally amazing, and this is exactly why I believe NRG vs Loud will be the rivalry in 2023. Yes, I know that it's practically the Optic vs Loud rivalry, but with the change-up of players in both roster, it's a little more fresher, and it actually seems like it's only going to get better from this point on, having the youngsters of Loud come in and Som and Ades join this as well, especially in the VCT Americas. I can't wait to see what's going to happen there. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Hit that big red sub button and like the video if you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next one.